Yo, what is up guys and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be doing another review on the recently released in-form Theo Hernandez. This is the left back, French left back from AC Milan. We're going to go through his details, his stats, his traits, our usual clips of him, as well as the summary at the end. But before we get into all of that, if I could please ask you guys to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell so you know I'm uploading. Comment down below what your thoughts are on this card, or if you want any other players reviewed, please do drop those names down below. Let's get straight into the review. Theo Hernandez, I played him in this team here, guys, so he slotted in perfectly into my Arsenal, past and present. Of course, Kappa was a bit of a different one there. I didn't need to put him in there. I could have Thomas Partey in there, but I wanted to keep Kappa in there for now to try him out. He fits seamlessly onto the left back slot next to Koscielny, Coquelin and Pires, so that's where I played him. Getting into the card, Theo Hernandez, of course, 6 foot tall, high, medium, left footed, 3-star skill moves, 3-star weak foot. Relatively expensive, guys, actually, for this card, and he's just come out of packs as well, so he may well rise a little bit. He may drop depending on team of the year. We'll have to wait and see how that goes. 6 games played, 2 goals scored, 2 assists, 1 red card actually, and a couple of clean sheets. Not all clean sheets, but guys, the main thing about this card, before we get into anything else, is his size and power and speed combo. It is absolutely phenomenal for a fullback. You're not going to find a bigger, stronger fullback than this guy here, who's capable of doing everything that he's doing. I mean, you look at those base stats and you really see how good this card can be, especially with the chemistry style booster. Speaking of which, I put the Sentinel Chem style on him. I wanted his defending and physicality to be higher. I don't need his dribbling to be higher. I don't need his pace to be higher, and his passing is reasonable enough for a fullback. So I just really want him to be a great defender now. Make sure he's snuffing out those wing attacks from those quick players because he's so much bigger than them. It's just about keeping them off the ball then. Of course, he's from Milan in Serie A and French, so you've got some nice hybrid options there as well going into this player. Getting into his attributes, of course, his pace is a standout stat. 97 pace, built up of 95 acceleration and 98 sprint speed. Absolutely fantastic there. His strength, 84 as well, and boosting that with his Sentinel Chem style as well makes that even better. Standing tackle and slide tackle are both phenomenal as well. In terms of things that hold this card back, guys, his jumping is one of them, because although his heading is good, his jumping is not great, so he doesn't get up as well as you'd like him to against some of the bigger players that he may come up against. And as well, guys, although it's his 84, his stamina is too low for this card, considering what you want him to do, to be bombing up and down that wing constantly, flying up and down, getting around players, breaking past players. He does not have enough stamina for that, so that is still an issue of this card. Otherwise, guys, it's pretty good across the board and exceptional in some cases. 88 short passing, great dribbling as well. Other than his balance, really a nice card in general. Finally, getting to the traits, as you guys quickly peeked at earlier, there are no traits to speak of for Theo Hernandez, so that is all there is to it. Now let's get into some of the clips that I got with him. Okay guys, so just getting into some of Theo Hernandez's clips, and actually guys, the problem I had with this card the entire time I was using him is that I couldn't get many defensive clips of him because of the way that I was using him and he plays for me as well. You'll see in a lot of these clips, guys, that he is a marauding left back. Like, he just gets forward, whether I force him to or whether I want him to, he just goes forward, he just goes for it all the time. He gets into good attacking positions, he helps in the attack a lot. Again there, another good run. I forced him to make that run, unfortunately just offside. Here again, another good block on the cross. There are some defensive clips, guys, but overall, actually, when I tested his defending against better strikers, he did struggle a lot. This is really where you want Hernandez to be, marauding down that left wing, providing options, and you'll see here my face is in the way, but he comes into the picture again there, swings in, tries to swing in a lovely ball, there's no option there, gets inside, plays a lovely ball to Bergkamp. It should have been a goal from me, but that's really where he is the most effective, guys. He just makes those runs, and he's so powerful and so fast that it's really easy to get down that wing. Here again, good strength, holds off the defender, gets past him again, a little ball inside there, a little reverse pass again, back to him, and you're trying to whip that ball in again. He whips in dangerous crosses all the time because of his high crossing stat as well. He puts in a lot of crosses. And guys, some of the clips on this game are a bit longer, just on this review, sorry, a bit longer, just because I wanted to show you his overall involvement in the play from start until finish. Again, you can see he plays that ball, and I actually haven't forced him to make that run. That's a natural run he's made. Beautiful cross again, and should have been a goal again from Aubameyang there. The common theme in all these clips, guys, strength, power, speed, and great crossing, and that's really what this card is about. Unfortunately, guys, for me, that's not enough in a fullback, and for me, primarily, a fullback needs to be able to defend. and Hernandez has really weird interceptions in that he doesn't seem to get many, and his animations seem to be a little weird as well. Which is something, especially on the wing, you want your fullback to be better at. Now, I did put a Sentinel chem style on him, but I don't know if that helped that much because his interceptions were still pretty dodgy for me, and that meant that wingers were getting in a lot down that side. They were already getting in a lot because of how he plays in general, but that didn't help either. The last thing about this card that we want to mention, guys, is his stamina, and because he is such a marauding left back, this is an issue. 84 stamina on the face of it is actually pretty good for a fullback, but it's not enough for this card considering how much you will use him in your attack. Like, he just gets forward and gets involved in the play. Again, here, a nice little header there, so he is capable of heading the ball quite well. And this one here, again, from start to finish, this goal here, he's involved right the way through. You can see him blitzing through the middle of that defense there. He's getting forward. Another lovely ball in there to him, dribbles through a few, strength there, power there, and pings it into the bottom corner of the net. So guys, getting into the final Hernandez review, the AC Milan left back from France, 300k on the PlayStation, 240k on the Xbox, 6 games played, 2 goals and 2 assists, although in theory I think some of those crosses that ended up as goals didn't count as his assists, but I do count them, so maybe it's 4 or 5 assists instead of 2. Very good crossing, guys, and sprint speed and acceleration on this card are incredible. They are so good for a fullback, and that's really what you want from your fullback. You want to be able to bomb up and down that wing and be able to provide chances and then get back on defense and defend well and cut passing and things like that, which is where his stamina and interceptions let him down. And for me, guys, this is why he is not a good fullback, despite the fact that this may disagree with everything else that everyone else has said about this card, about him being insanely strong and insanely quick, and he's got good defending once you boost it. For me, he just didn't have it, guys. He doesn't have the overall capability to be the best fullback compared to someone like an Alphonso Davies, or even for me, Ashley Cole, who I use regularly in my Arsenal past and present. Regardless of this fact, guys, you've got some good linkability if you do choose to go and get this card. You've got the end of season Romagnoli, you've also got Hakan Çalhanoğlu, you've got Frank Kessie, of course. You could link him to Ante Rebic through other ways to build your hybrids, similar to Alphonso Davies, like I mentioned already, but I think Davies is a lot better, guys, and obviously will grow in the future. So value for money wise and rating, I did enjoy using him on the attacking side. I did not enjoy using him on the defending side. His stats are okay. I would not recommend buying this card, guys. I just think it's a rip-off. I think there's better fullbacks out there that you can grab and have as good results, if not better results, with a cheaper price, and they don't necessarily have to be the meta fullbacks. Just for me, not worth it at all in terms of what you get value for money wise. Hope you guys did enjoy the review, and if you did, please do smash that like, and until next time, I will see you all in a bit.